It's spring and we can finally get into the bee yards. Today, Emma and I are taking off the bee cozies, checking cluster sizes, food reserves, hive weights, and putting future brood chamber boxes on over queen excluders. We are also opening up the feed drums. 3 to 4 weeks from now, we will be putting on our Formic Pro treatments. Partway through our time here today, we were joined by Ashwin, Emma's 6-year-old son and my grandson. He helped by smoking the bees and taking off spent Formic Pro strips that had been applied last September. As you can see, the bees are doing great. The smallest cluster was about 6 seams of bees. The largest clusters filled the hive cavities from side to side. All 28 of the hives wrapped last December made it through, but one was discovered to be queenless. It had been marked GAD, or good as dead, last fall and had not been counted in the colony numbers. This yard then had 100% overwintering success, and they didn't just survive, they are thriving. To recap our Varroa treatment regimen from 2025, the colonies were treated twice with full doses of Formic Pro. The first time was in the first half of May, done to protect the bees that would be bringing in the honey crop 6 weeks later. The colonies were treated with Formic Pro again in the first half of September to protect the developing bees that would become the winter cluster. The colonies were open source fed. You can check out our feeding vlogs from last fall. There are links in the description. Last fall on November 12th, 10 hives in this yard were weighed post-feeding so that we would know what their weights were going into winter. Today, on April 11th, which is 5 months later, we weighed them again. Here is the hive weight data. The hives went into winter with an average weight of 108.5 pounds. As of April 11th, the average weight was 83.6 pounds, so they had a drop on average of 24.9 pounds. Now, on November 12th, the amount of brood in the hive would have been of negligible weight. However, on April 11th, there were some frames of brood. The outcome? More than 25 pounds of feed had been consumed per hive. Last fall, the average weight gain from the feeding had been about 21 pounds, so the bees had used up all of the syrup fed and would be into the honey reserves. As you can see, with their actions in the bee yard today, the bees are being put to work. Over the next 3 to 4 weeks, they will take up the syrup set out for them. They will be prepping the second brood chamber set on over queen excluders, and will be ready for treatment with Formic Pro in early May. It's going to be an exciting season. I hope you're able to follow along with us in this vlog series.